Seoul, South Korea. CNN South Korea sent a message to the North with a series of live fire drills Monday that it said were a show of its willingness to wipe out Kim Jong-un's regime. The drills came one day after North Korea set off tremors on the Korean peninsula by testing a massive hydrogen bomb, prompting international condemnation and calls for tougher sanctions. Seoul and Washington will look to deploy more U.S. strategic military assets, such as aircraft carriers and bombers, to the region, Major General Jang Kyung-soo said at a news conference Monday. Jang also said South Korea plans to carry out another strike drill to show its strong will and ability to respond. In a commentary published Monday, North Korean state media said South Korean puppet forces are resorting to an anti-DPRK, Democratic People's Republic of Korea, campaign and hell-bent on escalating confrontation. South Korea's defense ministry said it has spotted continuous signs that Pyongyang is preparing to test another intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, Major. General Jang said, China said it hadn't detected any extra radiation from the test along its border. U.S. Defense Secretary James Mattis said House that any threat to the United States, its allies or its territories will be met with a massive military response, a response both effective and overwhelming. He said we are not looking to the total annihilation of a country, namely North Korea, but as I said, we have many options to do so. Trump took to Twitter after the announcement and said North Korea had become a great threat and embarrassment to China. He also warned South Korea their talk of appeasement with North Korea will not work. Pyongyang on Sunday claimed it has the ability to place a miniaturized nuclear weapon atop a missile with intercontinental capability, making it a direct threat to the United States. It involved multiple F-15K fighter jets and surface-to-surface ballistic missiles hitting targets off the country's east coast to simulate a strike on North Korea's nuclear test site, according to a statement from the South Korean Joint Chiefs of Staff. The joint exercise between the Army and the Air Force was a show of its willingness not only to wipe out the origin of the enemy attack but also the leadership and its supporting groups, said Moon Sang-yoon, a spokesman for South Korea's defense ministry. The drill was announced after Trump's warning on Twitter to South Korea that talk of appeasement won't work. The phrase invites a comparison to negotiations with Hitler prior to World War II, and was likely not well received by the South Korean government. President Moon Jae-in's office responded by reiterating the government would pursue the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula through peace with our allies. Moon was elected in May and has long campaigned for more cooperation with Pyongyang. Adam Schiff, the top Democrat on the House of Representatives Intelligence Committee, said he didn't see the point of calling out South Korea at this time. I'm sure that Pyongyang enjoys seeing us fight with our own ally in the region, Schiff said. We need to be working hand in hand with South Korea and with Japan. Why we would want to show divisions with South Korea makes no sense at all. Neither Washington nor Seoul has said if Moon and Trump have spoken over the phone, though US and South Korean military advisors have been in touch. In a series of tweets, Trump also called out China, saying that Pyongyang's actions are a great threat and embarrassment to China, which is trying to help but with little success. Beijing is currently hosting an international economic summit, and experts say the nuclear test could have been timed to coincide with that. North Korea has timed missile tests this year to coincide with other important Chinese events, including a missile test during the May One Belt, One Road Summit. Trump also tweeted that the U.S. was considering cutting off all trade with any country doing business with North Korea. That would include China, which is long viewed as North Korea's only real regional ally and economic lifeline. Critics worry Trump's threat could be perceived as an empty one. China is the largest U.S. trading partner in terms of goods, and a trade war could be devastating. North Korea's 2015 import source, Observatory of Economic Complexity. The UN issued a strongly worded statement but stopped short of announcing additional restrictions on top of tougher sanctions passed in early August. The August sanctions are some of the most stringent to date, and the Trump administration has started punishing companies for doing business with North Korea, so-called secondary sanctions. Sanctions have long been a tactic the international community has employed to punish and isolate Pyongyang, but in many ways they have failed. North Korea claimed the device tested Sunday was a hydrogen bomb, a much more powerful